I wanted to begin with this infographic by Kathy Schrock, Bloom's Revised Taxonomy. This is another infographic by Kathy Schrock on her website, schrockguide.net, Blooming Apps or Blooming-Apps. She shares on the left the Bloom's taxonomy verbs, and then she has grouped apps according to their usage. And then there's also iPad apps to support Bloom's Revised Taxonomy, and she has online tools. And then there are also Google apps. I am working within the Apple apps, or the iPad apps and the Android apps. I chose Android because my laptop is Android, and I know that they would work with Google, like if you were a Google school. My school happens to be a Apple school. We're have one-to-one devices. The first app I wanted to share was for structuring under analyzing. It's simple mind mapping. It looked very interesting. It helps you organize your thoughts, remember things, and generate new ideas. It received a rating of 4.5 out of 5. I have had problems downloading it to my Android device, so I unfortunately did not get to play with it. But I will share another app with you shortly. The next app I wanted to share is Padlet. It's an organizing app, and it is also can be found under the analyzing column or row. Padlet is a very interesting tool. It's basically like a notepad, or just a notepad for collaborating with a group and generating ideas, and very useful tool. I have used it with my I've used it myself. This is my my home screen, I guess you would call it. And then when I'll open this one, is making learning accessible for all learners. I created this wall for my the staff at my school. So I used it like I have columns, and then under each of the columns there are links, so I can click on these and open different links. You can use it like a sticky like a wall, and like chart paper, and children put up sticky notes. You can use it that way. It's unreal the different ways that you can use Padlet, and I really enjoy this app. Another analyzing tool that I chose was this one. It says mashing. It's ThingLink. It's an immersive storytelling device for everyone, or tool for everyone. You can easily augment photos with text, audio, close-up photos, links, and video. You can create images with sound, explain what's in the picture with notes and narration, document nature around you, send instructions for how things work, or tell an engaging story. Common Sense Education rates ThingLink a 4 out of 5 stars. And teachers also rate it 4 out of 5 stars. It looks like it would be a very cool tool to use for research and information posters, information projects that the children would have to do, even and not necessarily informational, narrative character traits. There are lots of ideas that I saw that you could use. Load an image, and then you put these little icons on there, and when they click on the icon, it will bring up an embedded link. So I thought it would be a really cool tool for research. Posters. Clips is an iPad app that children can use to share their understanding. I think they can also use it for creating as well. It's a pretty cool tool that, being an Apple school, we have used. It's really fun for children who enjoy being in front of a camera, but then you can also use it different ways where you're not in front of the camera explaining or sharing information. It helps kids make really fun videos that they can change and modify. They can tell a quick story. They can add stickers and different things. They can add music. There are different filters that they can use with it. This is one. This one's sharing. How you take a selfie, and then there's different filters that you can do with it, and it's a really cool tool. So. Clips. Next, we have VoiceThread. It's a describing tool for remembering. I have used this in my college courses, and once you've used it, it's fairly easy. The children, younger children would have to have a little more assistance. There's a lot more that you can do with it than just remembering. The children can collaborate on different things. They can communicate. They can carry on conversations. So you can get in lots of different activities that you can do with VoiceThread. Another tool for remembering would be, or recalling, would be Quizlet. It's another tool that I have used. I have been very pleased with the flashcard part of the app, not so pleased with the quiz part of it. I think it would be a good tool for your upper grades to create their own flashcards to remember. Great tool for review. A tool that is not on the list, but a great tool for showing understanding and remembering is Chatterpix. And then for children, it would be Chatterpix Kids. It's by Duck Duck Moose, which has recently been purchased by Khan Academy, if you're familiar with Khan Academy. My ESOL students love using Chatterpix. They'll take a picture. They use it for their vocabulary words, and they'll take a picture of something that represents their vocabulary word, and then you draw a mouth on it, and then you record your voice. They record their voice explaining what the vocabulary word is, either giving a sentence, giving an explanation, however they choose to show that they know the vocabulary word, and then they make it their own. They add stickers and writing, and they usually write the word on there. Where this one's written happy birthday, they write the word that they're representing on there, and then they can share it with their teacher. They download it and share it with their teacher through email. I wanted to share Pages. It's similar to Word. As low as our kindergarten students are learning to write books using Pages. First grade use it extensively, solely. Harvest their pictures, upload, change, clip. They've learned how to use the stickers over here, or they call them stickers, they're shapes, and they'll put them onto their page, and they'll trace around it, and then they'll delete the sticker, or they'll use the sticker like a sticky note. It allows them to write text right on the shapes, whereas in Word, you would have to add a text box, and it's a lot more complicated. Even my children, as young as kindergarten, are becoming very familiar with Pages. Another site, Language is the Magic of Learning, also has an iPads and Bloom's Taxonomy document that they have shared. This is her infographic here. And the one I will share with you is on creating and Puppet Pals. This is Puppet Pals. It looks like a very cool website for children to create their own unique show and animation and audio in real time. Supposedly they simply pick out their characters and drop backdrops, drag them to the stage, tap record, and their movements and audio will be recorded in real time for playback. I downloaded this on my iPad, and unfortunately you do not have access but to the bare minimum, and then you have to buy the content packs for access to further things. Puppet Pals.